Welcome aboard Monday's Market Outlook here, TOPGUN Options. My name is Matthew Buckley. My call sign is Wiz, folks, and wanted to wait to knock out this Monday Market Outlook until President Trump was done with his rambling remarks from the White House there. Really interesting. Well, a couple things. Let me start with brief schedule update. So joint brief tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. We're heading out to Aspen Wednesday morning for spring break, and actually also Thursday I'm scheduled to fly Eric Trump in the No Fallen Heroes Foundation fighter jet. And before I get any grief from anybody, let me tell you that if I got the chance to fly Hunter Biden in our No Fallen Heroes fighter jet so I could talk to him for an hour or two about our mission and maybe he could get to his dad, I would have done it 6 days a week and twice on Sunday. So looking forward to flying Eric and talking to him about the mission of the No Fallen Heroes Foundation. Speaking of that, if you would like to fly in a fighter jet and do what 0.0001% of the population on this planet has ever done, you can. You can make a nice donation to the No Fallen Heroes Foundation, 100% tax deductible, and it goes to fund healing grants for veterans, first responders, and their family members. You can go to the No Fallen Heroes site and check that out. We do flights out of Atlanta. We do flights out of Colorado, out of Aspen and Rifle, and then also down here in South Florida. Okay, let's get back to what's going on here. It's really interesting, folks, that the president, putting up the bat signal a little bit to, our allies, quote unquote, to help out with the Strait of Hormuz. Hey, man, can you send some minesweepers or boats or this or support? I guess we'll see. It's interesting because do you not remember last, February or whenever, March, the Liberation Day tariffs? He pounded just about every country, I think it was every country on the planet, into the dirt with tariffs. You've been screwing us forever, and it's time to level the playing field. Now, whether that's right or wrong, I kind of believe we've been the rich older brother for a long time, that we've been helping a lot of our siblings out. And yeah, making the playing field even is fair. But a lot of those countries also got their nose out of joint. So he's wondering why folks ain't, picking up the phone, or if they are picking up the phone, not necessarily rushing to the pier side to wave goodbye to their ships to get them to come to the Gulf. But we're going to know in the next couple days. And each one of these dips, we've seen a rip, another dip, another rip, another dip, another rip. So, it's Monday afternoon. I don't know if this is the all clear. I really think we need to touch this 200-day moving average down here in the S&P 500 to get our footing underneath us. And then, okay, take a breath and what's going on. But to be clear, folks, and again, we're week 2, essentially, into what I heard when they publicly said it, whether it was Trump, Hegseth, or my buddy Dan Kane, is 4 to 6 weeks. We're not even halfway through the 4-week timeline. You're not going to wake up tomorrow morning like breaking news, the Strait of Hormuz is mined. They have, I think the biggest report was maybe 10 last week. No, even the president's like, I think those reports are wrong. I don't even think they got a mine in the Strait of Hormuz. Well, Wiz, a couple of ships were hit last week. They were hit with drones, man. So the nightmare scenario of the Strait of Hormuz is closed because of mines is a lie. Strait of Hormuz is actually open. There's some Chinese ships moving. There are ships moving through, right? What I'm getting at is you're not going to wake up tomorrow morning like breaking news. The IRGC has launched the amphibious invasion of Bahrain to attack the 5th Fleet headquarters. You're not going to wake up. I saw a clip over the weekend. I reposted it on Twitter. Of an F-18 Hornet, man, a Super Hornet, I flew the regular Hornet, doing a gun run, like using his gun. If you're using your gun there's no way in hell, as a young F-18 guy, I could have ever envisioned flying a Hornet, first of all, over Iran, but using my gun. That means we have absolute air, not superiority, dominance. If that guy's at low enough altitude to be strafing whatever he was strafing, we own the skies. So this thing is going to resolve quickly. You don't have to listen to all the panicans in America here, like it's over with, we're losing it. It's not. I don't even think the Supreme Burrito is alive. Or if he is alive, the reports are they flew him to Moscow or something like that for surgeries, like in a really bad place. So we're going to know in the next couple of days, folks, what this thing really looks like, and when, not if, when we see some sort of resolution, you will see a rip your face off rally, just like the last year with the tariffs thing here, man. Oh my God, Trump's gonna get us all killed. This was beautiful. We did a bullish on America trade down here. We bought more Amazon. This was a gift. Any one of these massive pullbacks is a gift. I tell folks at TOPGUN Options, have 50% in cash. Why? For these type of moments. This morning in our solo AI brief, we added Palantir to our model portfolio. It's Dick Cheney's Halliburton of this war. Palantir is seeping into everything in our government, and it's the go-to. So we have Constellation Energy, we have NVIDIA, we have Amazon, and now we have Palantir in our portfolios. Also added a Amazon weekly bull put spread. Last week, we closed our Amazon bull put spread for 71% profit in a day. Oh, by the way, also in today's brief, what was this, an hour trade? Look at this. Fired a bear call spread on the S&P 500 at, what time was that, 9:41? At, what time is it, 10:40? Yep, essentially an hour later, 40% profit, $800. Sold right up here. If you saw the time, it was right there. Sold a bear call spread up here, imploded, got out. $800 for an hour of work. We are printing money in this market, folks. I shared with you that tweet last week of Jim Cramer, who said it is impossible to make money in this market. I mean, did he even hear himself say that? The guy charges hundreds, if not thousands of dollars for people to subscribe to the Jim Cramer Investment Club, only to be told it's impossible to make money in these markets. Are you insane? We are printing money. You go take a look at how the TOPGUN Options members are doing. It is the sniper shots people are doing, another winning day. Folks, this is, if you don't know what you're doing in a volatile market like this, that's your fault. It's nobody else's but yours. You're the tick. You are the trader in command, just like I was the PIC, the pilot in command. I signed for that F-18 when I went flying. You signed for your brokerage account. This ain't hard. This isn't rocket surgery, folks. Just a little bit of brain power, and you can get airborne and make some money. Check us here out at TOPGUN Options. But tomorrow in our primary live trade brief, I'm going to cover, maybe I'll make this, you know what, since I'm in a good mood, why don't tomorrow, so make sure you are subscribed right now to the TOPGUN Options YouTube channel. And I will make tomorrow's brief, since I'm in a good mood, getting ready to go skiing and spring break and go flying in the fighter jet, I will open up tomorrow's primary live trade brief to the public. I will do a live stream on YouTube here, so you can come over and watch the live stream. If you are subscribed to this, to our channel, you'll get an alert. So it's tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern. So go like or subscribe to our page. You can start watching some videos right now to get up to speed if you'd like to. Some recent media appearances. Oh my God, Sunday, I was on the Sunday Newsmax show. The Democrats frothing at the mouth that our troops get steak and lobster every once in a while before they potentially go die, while they don't say a word about Somali leering centers, is an absolute joke. These people they're not serious, right? And then they froth at the mouth. 4 radical Islamic terror attacks in our country in 2 weeks. What are they worried about? Islamophobia. Namaste. Let me get grounded here, man, because these people are driving me nuts. I pray for the young men and women on the tip of the spear. My son's leaving in a couple weeks. When we get back from spring break, he's going on deployment for the United States Air Force. So if you are rooting for Trump to fail or this to go badly so it hurts him, you are rooting against our young American men and women in harm's way. I'm a Reagan kid. Politics used to stop at the water's edge. It needs to stop now. Let's support our troops. Let's pray they all get home safe. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern. Make sure you're subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I'll get you access to our primary live trade brief tomorrow for a bullish trade on the S&P 500. Have a great rest of your day. Fights on. Namaste and Basi. Whiz out.